And here I am looking at Kentucky Route Zero. It's going to be my first time trying out this game, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Am I in control? Whoa. Seems like I am. An old hound and a straw hat both have seen better days. The dog wears a hat? That's sick. The set's antiques, furniture, glassware, curiosities. So it's looking like there is no controller support. Huh. Wait. Oh wait, there is. What am I talking about? I have two and I picked up the wrong one. Alright, let's check this guy out. So, no voice acting, I'm guessing? Let me look at the preview, whether you guys are actually going to be able to read this stuff. Let's see. Let me look at the preview, whether you guys are actually going to be able to... If you're in full screen, I think it should be okay. Definitely a little bit rough. Okay, so my name is Conway. My dog's name... Oh, I get to choose the dog's name. Yeah, I'll go with Homer. Bit of a shuffle or a drag in Homer's step. Kind of an old one, isn't he? Well, I guess he's got some stories then. He's giving jerky that isn't good enough for a human for my dog. 5 Dogwood Drive is my objective. Well, let's get the answer. You've got to take the 0 to get to Dogwood Drive. The 0 is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those winding lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. So I have a mini quest. Oh, and I have a lamp. So we need to head down and fix the circuit breaker. Good use of chiaroscuro in this game. What game are they playing? Oh, they're using a D20. Has to be not your most average game. Oh, so these assholes won't help me unless I find their stupid D20? What a bunch of douches. coming to get me, guys. Oh yeah, he gave me a lamp as I head into the basement of a gas station. "3 minutes of every hour." I already don't want to help these people. So they're doing like a modern D20 deal. I'm already at a loss of what to do. Am I missing controls? What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's the lamp. I don't understand. What? Oh! Of course, you have to turn off the lamp, which I didn't even know I could do. Because it never gave me a control scheme. But it is X on my controller. There we go. And they left. I'm not leaving the dice here. Screw those guys. It's odd that they managed to vanish in the time it took me to go get the dice, though. What? This guy is so useless. Don't fix my circuit breaker to use my computer. Oh, but also I don't remember the password to my computer. What? Am I just supposed to be blind guessing here? Huh. I guess we just decide the password. Dogwood Drive is not real. Okay. What? Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Thank you, computer. That is most helpful. That's like, I mean, it seems like it's supposed to be silly, but actually there are modern programs that would give you directions kind of like that. Wait, so he's not willing to go into the basement to fix the breaker, but he'll voluntarily load a TV into the back of my truck without asking me? This game is so wildly inconsistent. I wonder if there's a way to increase the scroll speed of the text. Low reliability dirty power plus plan. Sustained brownout select. Very nice. Games is not real. Alright. Change text speed. Current text speed is steady. Let's do sudden. I can talk to the dog. Okay, let's do this thing. Was I actually supposed to remember how to do this? Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. That seems simple enough. Hey. Huh, okay. That wasn't too bad. Not a lot of sound in this game. Thought I was talking to the dog. Don't I have a lamp? Or did I leave the lamp with the guy? Nowakowski, Padilla, and Marquez. Oh. Hope there's still someone here. No, I've never been here before. I actually have a TV here that I think belongs to you. What's going on? I know how to set up a TV. I really just need to get to the 0. Get back on 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the 0 is basically inevitable. What? I'm like... I guess maybe I should switch to mouse, because this game is clearly not designed for controller. It keeps having me select things that are... let's just go back and... Oh no, of course it's gonna... You can't even tell which thing you're clicking on when you're using the gamepad. Oh, and you have to walk so slowly back inside. There wasn't even anything interesting there, but it's like I want to click on the thing I'm trying to click on. Alright. And so then it's only mouse, I guess? A strange game so far. Smokestacks. Official limb factory. That seems like a pretty good chance it's this. It's definitely not here. It's weird being able to select dialogue options where we have no context. Oh, Homer came. Wait, so now we're with Shannon? You're making a delivery to the mine. Now we're Conway? It's really jarring. Switching people mid-conversation. Maybe if the whole game was like that, but so far we've just been Conway. Okay. So now we've agreed to help someone explore a mine? See, now this seems just like wildly out of character for Conway. Okay, so what? Okay, I guess we have to hold the damn front wheel. I wonder if I can actually switch the controller for this. Yeah, this is a lot better. It seems like a terrible idea to go deeper into a mine. But if the way back is broken off... Wait, what's this? There's a turntable. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. Pendulum and the casket, the bat feeder and the scarecrow. Let's do the bat feeder and the scarecrow, man. What the hell? Okay, so we can change which direction we're in between these very strange thematic differences. Awesome. The vibration is going crazy on the controller, although there's no way to convey that in the video. Okay, so we don't do the pendulum and the scarecrow, or the bat feeder. Pendulum in the casket, I guess. Oh, you know, maybe for that last one I should have gone backward. Oh well. Well, I can check backward this time if this ends up also being a dead end, but it seems like we got some tracks. Oh. This is also a dead end, okay. This game should be called Mine Exploration Simulator. Let's see what's backward. I should have done that last time, actually. A recording studio in a mine? Okay. So this was also a dead end. Okay. Dead End Simulator 2017. So now we know that that the graveyard is totally just a dead end. But I didn't actually fully explore the bat one. So I didn't go down forward on Animal Bones and Robo, and I didn't go backward on Bat Feeder and Scarecrow. Let's go backward on Bat Feeder and Scarecrow. Okay, and we're off again to explore the mines. going down. And did it. Literally. Maybe we were near water. Oh. Looks like the highway, though. I want to drive through and hit the highway. Yeah, it won't let me. Wait. I wonder if I should turn off the light more often. But I also don't want to miss the turntable. Wait, maybe whoa, hold on. There was the tape thing down here. Maybe if I turn off the light down by it, something will happen. Here, let's go check this out again, just double check that. No, I didn't. X is supposed to be turning off the light, not investigating the thing. There. I thought A was, I guess X also does that. Okay. Let's get away from the turntable thing. Now turn off the light. I thought the tape player was down here. Oh, I guess I'm just tripping out. Okay. Animal bones, the robot it is! Maybe we weren't supposed to use the turntable first at all. It's entirely possible. Exit? Were we not supposed to use the turntable at all? Because isn't this... Okay, wait, are we taking control of Shannon then? I thought we just explored everywhere there was back there. No bones in the cage. The bird must have been set free, or maybe the cage was cleaned. These are cardinals at the Louisville Zoo and other birds. Emus? What on earth? I can no longer control anything other than turning the light on and off. Tape reels. Sure. They must have been thrown out in a rush. The reels are unlabeled, the tape is decayed. Lisette and Ira's son Charlie talked about a piece of music he liked made with old decaying tapes. What was it called? Something about... Charlie had the most bizarre taste in music. Weird, noisy, computer music. Where did he even hear that stuff? Louisville, probably. Or college. He was a smart kid. Damned pity. If I keep turning the light on and off, more things will appear. Okay. The notebook at the top of this dusty stack is labeled in black marker. The label is dusty and smudged, but it looks like it might say horses. Houses, maybe? Or verses even? Crude and hurried handwriting, too. Lisette has immaculate handwriting, pristine and measured cursive, never a stray mark. For the last several months, she filled out the receipts for each order, since that young couple complained about the handwriting on the other slip. It's carbon paper anyway. It's bound to wear away over time. If they're so precise about their records, they should put it on the computer anyway. Each other time... Yeah. I guess we just leave her then. What's going on with the building? Why is it tripping out like that? It's really distracting. Let's look at the shack. Dusty stacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. 3 notebooks. One is labeled J. Marquez, the green one is labeled R. Marquez, and the blue one is unlabeled. Let's check the blue one first then. Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Oh hey, there she is. I didn't think you were coming back. Most everyone else I've met has just disappeared. Your parents are the archivists? No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. I can walk on it, but it's slow. Okay, so she's gonna be riding with me then. I can handle it. I still need to find the 0. But, no, I think I should find another route to Dogwood Drive. Alright, so that's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia, in the back of a bait shop. North, right, bait shop. Alright. Come on, Homer. It's time to go. I'm hitting the end of the known world. I guess 65 ends there. You can't go north here. Can't go right here. She said north. Well, I guess we try this way then. Wheeler Mill Road. What did you say? Peonia? Oh, no, that's for the other place. But whatever. Wax. Bait shop? Thought I was supposed to take a right at the bait shop. Well, let's just check out the bait shop then. Oh, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly to the grass. Oh, let's just enter the side door then. Ask Shannon about Weaver. Okay, so Weaver's not here. We checked out the bait shop, so I guess we go back to her house. Oh, hey, let's check out this guy. Cool. It's apparently the only... You know, I really think that the company that hired me should have given me better directions. Let's see if she's at the farmhouse. Surprised I didn't go to the hospital since I had my leg hit in a mine. I think after something like that, the delivery would be a lower priority. What's going on? Seriously, any FedEx would just be like, pick it up at the brooding facility at this point. Huh. Decorative gravestones. That's weird. All tuition. How did she pay it off? She said she was a mathematician or something. Using math to translate between Spanish and English. You know, in computer programming, that could be really useful. Go work for Google. Now we're gonna fix the TV together. Me and Shannon. Oh, baby. Moss growing on the tubes. You know, the internet is a series of tubes. I have that on good authority. A little bit to the left. The entrance to Kentucky Route 0 is through the barn. Good, we found it. Nothing strange or surreal about that at all. End of Act 1. I think I'll go ahead and dive on into Act 2 then. This game seems to be going swimmingly enough. Very strange, though. Lula Chamberlain, your application. Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. What is that at their heads? What is this up here? It looks like a foot. Let's look at this proposal to replace a basketball court with a kennel. Endorsed. Let's check number 1. Sanitation violations. Oh, so it's already closed, so sure. Oh, it was a foot, but it wasn't above her head. See, I thought he was, like, hanging or something. It was just a very strange perspective. This has a sad, non-architecture filled life, I guess. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Hey, Shannon, what's up? Did you get rest in the truck? Can we just pass this place? The 0 is a confusing road, I see. Looks like an office building. I would say we are definitely outside. Maybe it's still under construction. So I guess we go down? No. There's a fishing pole here, leading down into oblivion. Oh, you cannot go that way at all, okay. Let's see what's over here. We got a bell. Check it out. Hello, bell. Oh, I guess... What? Oh, hello. What are you celebrating? Have you seen our grotesques? Why are there TVs in the sides of the building? Seems like a strange architectural choice. We are definitely in some sort of surrealist zone. But is it trying too hard to be surreal? Okay, we have access to the elevator. Let's go check it out. Let's go meet Lula. Bureau of Secret Tourism. Okay. Oh, there's Lula. You can see her now. Oh, I thought Lula was on the second floor. There's a floor full of bears. Yeah, let's kill that record. No. I didn't want to talk to the... Yeah, that's much better. What? Who would just let a record player skip like that? I think we have to first investigate no, let's do the fourth floor. We might actually find something useful there. And then we will go get eaten by bears. After we look at our notes and archives. Maybe this is a floor that we have to come back with Lula later. Well, she will come up and grab some single document. But we can't find it on our own here because there's too many boxes! Oh, wait. Definitely the third floor now. There's no reaction from the bears. Okay. That was... I mean, I guess I was expecting there to be some sort of interaction with the bears, but I guess they mostly just stare at you. Yeah, let's go to the first floor then. Metzstein. Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I used to live on a Dogwood Drive. That was years ago. Basement full of insects, attic full of birds. We all worked at the university. And the gas station attendant told us we'd need to take the 0 to get there. His name is Joseph. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets you see. Too many streets with the same names. Now we have these databases and it's all too confusing for the computer. Name collisions. My Dogwood Drive is Palewood Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large-Leafed Dogwood Drive or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. Where's the computer? We do have to go back up to the 4th floor. Does that mean we're also going to have a reason to go visit the bears again? Because I'm pretty okay if that ends up being the case. So our failing antique shop is not listed. Okay. Red Boom. Page 14. So... So she told us to come up here to look for boxes that are not here. Lula? We're no longer friends, I'm sorry. Let's go to the conference room. I love how the bears look at us when the elevator goes by. I'm like walking through the sky. You're not even real, man. I'm just moving through your body. We have spotted the organ. Maybe he will know the answer. But how do we get there? Okay. Okay. Seems like about as useful of a meeting as many I've been to. Lula. Lula, you haven't been a damn wink of help. Let's get the hell out of here. The font for selecting an option should be much more different. It's like it's just between yellow and green, and it's so hard to tell sometimes what you're actually selecting. What's that? Just get back on the zero and drive until you hit the crystal and turn around. supposed to actually click on the crystal, right? Self-storage. I don't see any congregation. What's up, janitor? How you doing, man? Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. And the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist. And I found some old acetates in the Bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I keep it running. You do what you have to do, right? Right, we have to find some Bureau documents. So they're in Unit C315. It's down at the other end of the building. Same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Is their whole family Catholic? We celebrate with a feast of St. Joseph the Worker, and on this day other workers are also celebrating, workers who do not attend Mass, or even one like it, even workers who do not attend a church at all, but who toil with clarity, with dedication, with perspicacity, who do as we do in our church inasmuch as they reflect the activity of God. As we do, they cultivate the earth, and at sundown they call the fruit of their labor very good. My leg is killing me. I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because he didn't have health insurance. But then his hand didn't work very well, and he got pretty depressed and eventually just sort of, well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So this is like a hobby? If you asked me what my hobbies were, I'd say card games, science fiction, and perspective geometry. But I run the slideshow and I play the tapes and I don't get paid for it. I take it pretty seriously, but no one is telling me I should. Is that a hobby? Seems like there ought to be a more serious word for it. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think. And I don't remember them anyway. Alright, got it? We were just talking about work and hobbies. File on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's get this straightened out. Alright, let's get out of here. Nice transition, I guess. I guess we didn't actually get directions on how to get back to the Bureau. But maybe we will just appear at the Bureau. I'm okay. It's fine. I'm okay. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. The Bureau is the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time, commuters. Just go back the way you came. Find the crystal and turn around. Seems simple enough. Guess we could go explore the other ways, but guess we can't really investigate the crystal. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Hey, Marianne, how's it going? We need to get to the interstate, 65. She seemed pretty interested in the gas station attendant. I think we're ready to be processed. Just outside Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest. Take a right just past the observatory, just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Past the observatory. Okay. And I guess we're out of Kentucky Route 0 now. Back in as close to the real world as this is going to be. Plus oils. And that's where we got our initial directions. Just before the river. Oh yes, that has to be the observatory. And then just go north, is what she said? This place is a large museum still partially under construction. Okay. So we did not find a doctor for my leg, but we did find a museum, so let's check it out. I have an umbrella. Okay. He took a long time exploring. When he came back out, he told me all about it. What did you find in the cabin? found a secret door in the floor. Then he found a rope leading down a long pit, and he climbed down. The walls were covered in a glowing moss. He used the light of the moss to find a lake at the bottom of the pit. The water swept him around until he didn't know where he was, and he finally fell asleep in the water. Or he was a good swimmer, so he found his way back to the cabin. Let's fall asleep in the water. Okay. The moment I now recall most clearly from the short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well and examined the birdcage more closely. She ran one fingernail along the bars of the wire cage, marking out a tuneless scale like a child's xylophone. And then they moved on. Okay. Is there a person over here? Notice, but I can't interact currently. Oh, here we go. Sure, I talked to them for a bit. Actually, we talked for quite a while. I wasn't busy. I was happy for the company. Can't sleep in a storm like that. I never could. What did you talk about? I bet he's in a program. Anyway, they were asking about Dr. Truman. He was here for a bit and then he left. So that's what I told them. What do we got here? I think you need to get some real horses in the stable. Did the strangers go in the stable? They were pretty boring. Guess we've completed the right side. Oh yes, that would be the exit. Can't go any more to the left, so I guess we're done. We found very little information about the doctor, so I guess we're gonna die. Wait, can we not leave, or what? I really wish there were fewer invisible walls, because this is getting really old. Considering we move so damn slow in the first place, and then we have invisible walls everywhere. Like, what the hell? Really awkward forced perspective too. Okay, there's more stuff to look at over here. I guess this white wouldn't let me leave. Okay, so we need to find the correct file, I guess. Okay, more invisible walls. Oh, Fred, that's not very helpful of you. Oh, come on, walls! Why is it so hard to move? I guess we have to go all the way around the stupid tent. I mean, there's clearly a path between the tent and this next building. But we can't walk there because there's, I guess, the one little line. Why do I have... I mean, I haven't had an umbrella, and now I don't know why I have an umbrella. Oh, Homer's coming up the lift, too. Cool. No, 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 no! Oh my god. It default buttons you to the damn elevator with the slow-ass animation going all the way back down and up. Wow. Oh, and then they all have to animate walking off, too, because we can't just immediately go... Like, I'm trying to turn on the umbrella. Seems like a natural thing to do, but that's not the default button. This game's UI, like, it's trying so hard to be surreal. But surreal doesn't make up for controls that, I mean, it's like, it's supposed to be immersive, I think, but... See, it's like you can't even tell what is selected, right? So you have to do mouse if there's ever more than one option. And this horseshoe thing, it looks super strange. You don't get when you're using the controller to move, which seems much more natural. a big bird. The problem with surrealism is that it's really hard to tell when something has gone on way too long. Oh, hello. Why did you take the forest? And Dr. Truman is in the forest already. Is your family out in the forest? So we have to hook up with the bird. Bye, umbrellas. Am I supposed to be controlling the bird? I guess so. I don't know which... Alright, let's look at the notes. Forest. You have to follow the Green River way out east, then hop over Lake Cumberland. So east would be this way. The Green River, not the Barren River. Guess I should have been finding the Green River first. There we go. Yeah, this is way better than a truck. Is this our lake? Seems like it. Kind of a funky looking lake, but whatever. And this is supposed to be out here somewhere, yeah? Alright. A forest. Wait, now I'm the little kid?
Black smoke's arising and it surely is a train. Surely is a train, boys, surely is a train. Black smoke's arising and it surely is a train. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boys, $2 bill.
Disappearing
Lost
prince.
all my money but a homesick and lonesome and
Okay. See, the injury should have been covered by the insurance of the antique store. So I don't really see why he's talking to me about billing in the first place. But whatever. So that's Act 2. I pretty much have no idea what the hell's going on at this point. I guess this is the start of Act 3. I think I'll go ahead and take a break here. I feel like this is the type of game where I will feel compelled to complete it, even though I have no expectations that in the end it will ever actually come together in any meaningful way. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you next time.